you know, Philip Love. You know, Philip and Tim is the one that started this. You know, and Tim, Philip worked at the cabinet shop. He was a supervisor at the cabinet shop. So when Tim decided to start the museum, he brought Philip down here. So him and Philip is the one who went off and started doing these signs and buying these cars and building the museum. So you know, 7 years ago, Philip passed away. All right. So Tim, it hurt Tim so bad that Tim shut the museum down. He wasn't gonna open it up no more. He was through with it because it hurt him so bad. But Tom, that's Tim Powell. Oh, Tom Cruise. I call him Tom Cruise. But Tom and myself didn't know one another for about 7 years or more. So one day Tom come to me and said, Alton said, Tim want to close the museum down. Are you interested in running the museum? I told him, man, I would like that opportunity, but that's an opportunity that never come to me. So 2 months had passed, and Tom come to me and said, Alton said, Tim want to meet you at the hangar. So I went to the hangar, and Tim said, Tom told me, said, that you might be interested in running the museum for me. And I said, yes, sir, I would like that opportunity. So he said, well, I get back with you. So for 2 months, Tim hadn't got back with me. 3 months had passed, I hadn't heard nothing. So finally Tom come to me one day and said, Alton said, Tim got a car at the hangar he wants you to detail for him so he can see what you can do. So I went in the hangar that day, and we walked in the hangar, and Tom was laughing. So I'm wondering, what you laughing at? So we walked in there and looked, and he said, Tim wants you to detail that Jeep. I said, Jeep? I said, man, what can I do about a Jeep? I said, I can't show him nothing on a Jeep. So what I did was I washed that Jeep, and I pulled it outside the hangar, and I looked at it. I said, man, what can I do to make him see what I can do? So I bagged that Jeep back in there, and I laid down in all that water. I washed the muffler, I washed the tailpipe, I washed the backside of the tires, I washed the backside of the wheels, I washed all the fender wells, and I armored all the backside of the wheels, the tires. So I pulled it outside the hangar right there. So by that time, Tim come up, and he walked around that Jeep, walked all the way around that Jeep. And what hurt me more than anything was this right here. He walked all around that Jeep, and he said, well, Alton, let me tell you something. That Jeep looked pretty good. I thought, pretty good. I said, you know, saying to myself, much as I done put into that Jeep, you said pretty good. So he walked around it again, and what he did was he went to the front of that Jeep, he went down like this right here, and rubbed his hand like that right there, and come out, and he said, Alton, I'm going to tell you something. I thought, uh-oh. He said, anybody can detail a fender well like that right there, I got a job for me. So that's how I got this job. I tell everybody, you know, when you think you don't win, as far as you can go, make one more step. And you'll be surprised what it'll do for you. Now, if I just washed that Jeep and put it out there, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you today. But I went that other step to try to, you know, show him that I really was interested in what I wanted to do and what I could do. So that's how I got this job today.